Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? It's time for the final countdown. The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's rock.
What's happening, party people? Let me see who we got on today. All right, let's see. Clyde George, how you doing, boss? How you doing? Hopefully, I'm going to see you in Texas if you're coming to the Outside event. And if you're on here, let me just say hi to everyone. There is my co-host with the most, Miss Diana Anderson, the best co-host on the planet, as we know. And so, how are you guys doing? And what I literally want to do here is I just really want to expose the technology that I have been using. And let me see, Jim, I get to see my man, Jim. Yes, I can't wait to see you. If you guys are seeing me, get excited, it's because this weekend, the platform that I've been using to make a lot of money with, which is called Nowsite, which gives me the technology to do what I do. We're having a convention, and all these people you see on here use this platform to make money in their home-based business. Generally, if you go inside their opportunity, they're generally top 10, top 20, or they're a top performer because of the system. So Jim is one. And again, I get to share my secrets with these individuals of, how to market online. And, it's awesome. I can't wait to see these guys and hug on them. Diana's getting ready for Houston. Can't wait to see you. And yes, we can't wait to see you either. So I am really happy to see these individuals. But I also want to get to this point as well. I want to share with you the technology, literally just a few technologies here that people don't use. And because you don't use them, you're always at a disadvantage. Let me repeat. I want to share with you technology because you don't use them, you're always at a disadvantage. It's like, yeah. No one wants to be at a disadvantage, right? So are you sick and tired of not being, a person who is literally being more efficient as time goes on? So what I want to do is I want to deep dive, and this will probably help a lot of you guys here. I want to deep dive into a portion that I've added to my business, which literally allows all of my businesses to thrive. And, I never like to get on here and talk about, my profit or how much money I make. You guys can see my lifestyle and learn that. But what I want to do is I want to talk about what I use, right? So what I make is irrelevant. It depends on, what I'm using to find success. Why are you seeing me everywhere? Why are you seeing me building lists? Why am I successful? Or, why am I going to events and collecting awards, right? Which I have a drawer full of awards I collected. Well, it's quite simple. Number one is because I have the tools for the job. If you are a surgeon and you don't have any tools, how successful of a surgeon are you going to be? You can only do so much with your hand, right? You're going to limit yourself. If you're a dentist and you don't have all the tools you need, how successful of a dentist are you going to be? Probably not that successful. If you are a person who does construction, you have no tools, no jackhammer, no nothing. How successful are you going to be? You're not going to be successful as people who do have tools. That's always going to be the case, folks. So if I'm really telling you something here, you will never be more successful than a person that has the right tools for the job, right? Never in your life will you be. And you're going to be costing yourself a lot of efficiency. So Dan's getting ready for Houston. And we'd see, and Sherry's right. Hopefully I get to see you in Houston, Sherry, as well. And Sherry is actually on two teams with me. She's on my Nowsite team, and she's on 7K team. I think she's on 7K Elite as well. And so she's on quite a few teams with me. And here's what I can say about Sherry. She's been successful on every team. It's because she doesn't have to go out and create a tool. As a matter of fact, we're on a team with myself and Kwan. We're part of Team Elite. What we do is we create things that people who are not us can create. Because again, I don't know if you guys are going to go and learn Photoshop. I'm not sure if you guys are going to learn how to shoot video. If you're going to do what it takes to make video, I'm not sure if you guys are going to learn how to create content. But we create these things. You know, I create them as one. I create a lot of content, a lot of videos, a lot of ad copy, a lot of emails, and everything that I create to make loads of money, I give the exact same system to people on my team. So Sherry, all she has to do basically is just plug in, and we can share everything that we use to make money with her, and she can make money with it. And then she's a leader herself, because you know what she's doing? She's leveraging, and that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to leverage, right? And so now she's successful. And, you know, does she have to build things? She can if she wants to. But does she have to? Not really, because she is plugged into a system. And this system allows you to, this is the only system that allows you to leverage entrepreneurs like myself, Kwan, or big time content creators. There's no other system on this planet that allows you to leverage real time content creation or real time 6 or 7 figure marketers, tools and content to use as your own. You can use it as your own. Very easy, right? So it's gonna be awesome. Let me see. Sarah says yes. And you know, Sherry's success, you know, 90% of it depends on her. So, you know, she goes out, she does the work and she works, but she also uses the tools. And hey, 90% of it is just going out and doing the work and using the tools. Steven Womack, what's up, my brother? Can't wait to connect with you, man. I'm going to be out in Texas, Houston, Texas, on Friday. So we're going to be at the Nowside event in downtown Houston at the Omni. So, man, Steven, if you're in the area, man, I'd love to meet you in person. So, I think I got a lot of people in Texas, a lot of friends in Texas. Because I have y'all. That's right. You got us, Sherry. Team Lead's the best, and Diana's on that same team, right? Same team, you know, same results, right? Diana's having great results of what she does, and she's obviously profitable in what she does. And that's the whole point. Most people are, just be honest with you, you're not going to go into a business, and if you never made $1 million, just all of a sudden make $1 million. You build up to that, right? You start becoming what's first. Become profitable first. That's number one. Just be profitable. Just create more money than you're putting out. If you can be profitable, it starts with just being profitable. After that, it's just pretty much all uphill, you know, let me not say uphill. It's just all easy peasy, right? Once you're profitable, everything gets easy once you're profitable, because you hit a momentum streak, and then you develop a, you know, and like I like to say this, never confuse hard work with habit. Never confuse hard work with habit, right? So, you know, we have a way that we work our business, right? We use automation, and basically we let the automation do the work for us. And our job is simply to put eyeballs on offers. We become creative at putting eyeballs on offers, and that's it. Most people are going out here, they're three-way calling, which is nothing wrong with that. I still three-way call sometime, but you're going out here, you're doing like 7 meetings a week. You're like sacrificing. I mean, you're making work hard on yourself, and it's unnecessary, right? The only work you should be putting in and with your business, number one, is creating content so that you can attract more customers to it. Your business should be doing the heavy lifting. If it's not, then my friend, you don't have any tools. If you're having to do all this work, all this stuff, if you cannot communicate, if you can't press one button and communicate with 80,000 people, then you are working too hard. Let me repeat that for those of you in the back that didn't hear it. If you can't press one button and communicate with 80,000 people, you're doing something wrong. If you can't press one button and everyone who is interested gets a message from you, you're doing something wrong. If you have to sit there and explain your business over and over and over and over and over, you're doing something wrong. If you have to talk to people that have not shown you any interest, that have not answered any questions or given you any of their emails, then you're doing something wrong. If you don't have this system, you're doing something wrong. So I'm just pointing out what you're doing wrong. If you want to be stuck, there's going to be two things that are going to happen here. For those of you who, and some of you are already on the right path. I know Diana and Sherry, and some of you guys are here. But if you are on a path to where you're successful in your business, but you don't have automation, yes, you are successful. No one is going to argue with you. But it's not about how successful you are. It's not about that. It's about how efficient you are. Everyone wants to just say, well, I made X, Y, Z. But here's the thing about this. Let me explain efficiency to you. Let me just, because I had to have this conversation with someone who was in the system, didn't use it, never use it, and is doing things the hard way. So I'm going to share the conversation with you. So had a top leader. Leader makes $20K a month. Okay. We're not going to argue with $20K a month, right? Makes $20K a month. But you know what? Works 90 hours a week in her network marketing business to make $20K a month. Me, I make, well, let me just point out one business. I got one business where I'm a few businesses where I'm combined and making about 50 or 60K a month. Do you know how much time it takes me to make 50 or 60K a month? It takes me 7 hours a month. So you got one person working 90-hour weeks, doing webinars, doing that, not automating, not using tools. And yeah, she's making 20K. But the thing is, what she's failing to do is realize that the most valuable thing is not money. When you guys start putting money as the most valuable thing, then you're going to take the most valuable thing and neglect it. The most valuable thing that we have in our lives is what, ladies and gentlemen? Someone answer that for me. What's the most valuable? What's more valuable than money? I'm going to wait for someone to answer that because this question needs to hit the back, and I've explained this before. So what's more valuable than money? I'm going to put up some comments here. Sherry says, hanging with you, I plug in. Yay, Diana. We're going to all meet. Hey, Sherry. Working too hard. So, folks, question. Can someone answer me this on this chat? What is more valuable than money? What do we work for? What is the most valuable commodity that we have? Thank you. Man, people listen to me. Time, man. Y'all are just on the money. Time. Okay. So if time is the most valuable commodity, why do we waste it getting money? Why are we not using money to create more time? Right? So how do you use money to create more time? You take your money, you invest it into a system like a NowSite or some type of automated system, and you get your time back and you let the system do the work, right? And then your only time should be spent is talking to people who are interested. Most people haven't gotten past that part at all, right? So it's a fact of using time. Some people refuse to use new technology. So for instance, people say, well, I don't know all this capture paste stuff. Well, you don't need to know it, right? The technology we have is allowing our members to prosper. We have people in here that don't know how to build a Lego block, let alone a website. They can't even build 2 Legos. But you know what? They got a website, they're collecting leads, they're getting sales, and they're being efficient. You don't have to know because we have technicians or we have nerds that will make the site for you. So you really don't have any excuse. So you need to really plug into this technology. Hopefully you can share this video and it reaches the back, but there's so many people that either get the system and they don't plug in. We even have classes to show you how to use it, but you got to plug in, folks. You got to plug in, use the system. And again, it works on any business, any business. Name one, it works. I don't care if you're selling baby alligators for people to put on their toes. It works for that too. You can sell baby alligators for people to put on their toes on automation. Doesn't matter what you're selling. If you're selling something, you need a system to plug in. And again, not only that, not only do we teach you the system, we teach you ways to create content. We teach you ways to drive traffic to the system, and we give you, ways to make yourself better and utilize the social media. Some people say, oh, I hate social media. Well, you know what? Social media hates you too. That's why you're not really, harnessing the power from it. You don't have to be on Facebook. That's fine. But at least be on YouTube. Everybody should be on YouTube. Everybody should be on YouTube. Is it's so easy on YouTube. It is really, really easy. Like I shared this lesson, but let's share my screen again. Like here we go with this running list, and I got 876 contacts over 30 days. let's do some math here. Let's divide 867 into 30. So I'm getting 28 new leads a day, 28 new people a day. 28 new people a day that are interested in doing business with me. 28 people a day. So let me ask you a question. I want you to look in your mirror. Are you getting 28 new people a day interested in doing business? If I converted just 2 a day, am I doing good? I'm doing perfect. But we know I can convert more than 2. So I'm not putting these people in one business. I'm putting these people in any opportunity. Let's see, when you have leads like that, you can do multiple streams of income. I'm doing I got Twin Turbo, which I'm doing. I've made some money in that recently. I have, my 7K metals, making money in that. I have, other businesses now, so I can plug people into anything that they find interest in. Now, why are they even coming to me? Well, it's because of the system. It's because of my content mixed with the system, and everything I do can be duplicated. It can be absolutely duplicated. So again, like Clyde said, system. Let's see. Everyone says time. You guys are freaking geniuses here. Let me call all my geniuses. Clyde is a genius. Diana's a genius. Steven's definitely a genius. I know you're a genius because I work with you. Jim is a genius. Clyde, yeah, he's a genius again. Systems are king. Saving yourself time, energy, and money. And so, you have to plug into the technology. What is the technology? Well, we're gonna be going to an event. It's called Nerdstock, which we're celebrating the nerds on Now site who help people to create the dream website. So we got an event coming up in Houston, Texas, where I'm going to actually get to see and take pictures with all these guys. It'll be my second time meeting Sherry because we went to our 7K metals event, which is great. And notice these events that we're going to. We're going to events where we get rewarded. So Sherry and I, and I'm sure everyone else is on here, we do an event. We do a business called 7K metals, which basically, let me give you the 30-second version of it. It's not going to do it justice, but basically it's like this. What 7K metals is, it gives us access to have precious metals such as gold and silver. Now, rich people really don't want you to know about gold and silver. They hope you never find out about it. Do you know why? Because rich people have been using this secret to pretty much secure their wealth. So when we have a pandemic, they're still building wealth. Why? Because gold and silver protects wealth. When we have inflation, they're not infected because gold and silver protects that. So when you have gold and silver, especially authenticated gold and silver like we have, and you have it, from a company that's reputable like we have, then it makes it very easy. As a matter of fact, I shared the story in our webinar, and we have that on automation too. And I got to give a shout out to Kawan. He put together this technology. Oh my gosh. I'm going to try to explain it and interpret it, but it's so amazing that my interpretation is going to take some time. Thanks. So while I talk about that, we're in that opportunity. And again, I think everyone should have gold and silver. This is me because, what's the worst case scenario? Well, you leave it to your kids and it's 3 times as valuable. Why wouldn't people want to keep something that's 3 times as valuable? So I turn 10% of my assets into gold and silver. I know I don't need to open my drawer again. I'm getting new pieces all the time, and they're doubling in value. So gotta love that. Now, let's get down to the nitty gritty here. If you are in marketing, if you are in a home-based business, if you're watching this live, my question to you is, why don't you have a marketing system? I just want to know. You can say Melvin, you can say whatever. I'm not going to bash you. I just want to ask, is anyone on here that does not have a system or access to a system? If you don't, I want to know why you don't. Is it too complicated? Are you scared to have one? Do you don't want to put in the work? Is there a reason why? And anyone that is watching it that doesn't have a system, or maybe I'm just lucky and the entrepreneurs around me do have systems. If that's the case, then I'm happy because you guys are being able to be more time efficient than anyone else. But if you don't have a system, as a matter of fact, here's the craziest, and I'm going to share this video to every person that I inbox with. I'm going to ask them why don't they have a marketing system. So I'm actually going to do that. So if you inbox me recently, I don't care who you are, I'm going to ask you why you don't have a marketing system. I'm going to ask you that question. So whenever someone inbox me and you share a link with me, I'm going to ask you, why don't you have a marketing system? So I'm probably going to stick this video because I got a lot of inboxes. So don't be offended, but I want to know, why don't you have a marketing system? That's a good idea. Oh, do you guys want to see me do it? Okay, I'm going to do it live. Man of my word. So let's see who inboxed me lately. And I've been going to people's webinars. So don't be offended if you're on here. I'm just using you as an example. So let's go to my Facebook. Let's see. This is how we get people interested, right? Let me share this my screen. I'm going to go through it. I'm going to ask people why they don't have marketing systems. All right. Look at this. I'm going through everyone who is talking to me about something. I'm going to ask them, why don't they have a marketing system? How you get around that question? So I want to get people to ask why. So I want to see how they respond to this. And these are marketers. I want to know why you don't have a system. So yeah, I'm inboxing people. That's what I'm gonna be doing. Why don't you have a marketing system? Why do you allow people to market to you that don't have a system? Like, I'm gonna change that. If you're trying to show me something, you got to have a system from now on. I mean, I'll look at it, but you got to have a system. You got to have a system. You definitely got to have a system. So definitely, folks, if you're watching this, if you're part of NowSite gives you the ability to have a system, but they also give you the ability to help people who are not efficient in their business to become more efficient, and you get paid to do it. NowSite offers you commission to do it, right? And sometimes I get people that say, "Do I have to sell?" Right? How many people get that? Do I have to sell anything to do this opportunity? My question, my answer, when somebody says that, do I have to sell anything to do an opportunity? My answer to them is, you don't have to sell. Just do what you've been doing for free all your entire life. Just promote it, right? Just like you promote a restaurant, just like you promote the shoes you have, just like you get in your car and you drive it around with a freaking logo, do the same thing that you do. So yes, we don't really sell. Our systems sell for us. So I don't really sell anything. My system doesn't sell anything. I mean, I collect the money, but my system does all the work. So that's what we got to do. Let's see. How about making a post like this? Do you use a marketing system for your business? How's it working for you? Yep. I would just say, does anyone use a marketing system? And then I would just get that. And then I would say, if they say yes, then which system do you use? Let's get personal. And I'm not going to even go. I'm not going to even go to the second question because I need to get past the first one. So good thought, Jim. But I want to get to the first question. Do you have a marketing system? If yes, then awesome. If not, then we need to talk. But again, this technology that we have called marketing systems, it is allowing people who don't have to be the best speakers. They don't have to be the best video creators. They don't have to be the best email writers. They don't have to be the best at anything. All they have to do is plug in and everything else is done. And what I want to do is I want to share with you what we're doing with our 7K business, which, this is business blowing up. And not to advertise, but we have a lot of people in this business that are at least making anywhere from $250 to $3,500 a week using the system that we got. Let me share it with you. Let me show you the technology. Kawan actually put this together. And this is why I like working with them, because we can combine and do awesome things like this. So here we got our 7K thing. We have a mobile funnel that we have. We have a 7K group. We have a corporate Facebook group. We have a buy sell group. So, if you got your gold and silver, there are people who want it. You can sell it to them for a profit more than you pay for it. We have another buy sell group. We have a marketing system for people that don't have a NowSite. And so they can get started with that. I mean, they won't collect leads, but they'll have something on automation. Then we have the live webinar. Now, this thing is amazing. So let me just pause this. here's what's so amazing about this. Kawan put this together, right? So this thing is awesome because it is literally an on-demand live webinar where you will see people commenting. You will see the whole live presentation. It is basically a recreated live event. If I didn't tell you it was, if you went through this, you would swear up and down that you were on a live webinar. And we're able to recreate that. So what we're able to do is we are able to literally, let me explain this. We're able to literally have a live event with people commenting, with the excitement, with all the things of a live event, with a great webinar, with great energy. And we're able to capture that moment in time, right? We're capturing that moment in time and say, man, this was perfect. Again, it's not too perfect because, there are some mistakes, but it's humanized, right? It's humanized. It's a live event. You can see the excitement. You can see people happy. You can see the whole webinar. And this webinar has literally converted, our team into huge signups. So we capture that moment in time. We capture the excitement. We capture the spirit. We capture like the feel and the energy of this entire thing, all the excitement, all the hype, everything. We captured it and we said, look, this thing is amazing. The energy is amazing. So we captured the energy that was in this room. We captured everything about what made it successful. And we were doing these things twice a week. And we turned it into a live event that's on demand. So if you want to launch, basically you go to this live event and it has comments and everything. It's absolutely amazing. Our team is going to use this. They're going to grow like a freaking virus. I guess they're going to grow probably bigger than that. So let me just kind of share with you like how cool this is, right? You'll see comments and everything. So let me share this with you. Let me find it here. Okay. So basically, there's our live webinar event. Look at this. You have people coming in, they're speaking. You have people that are just hopping in here. And it's a live event. Kawan put this thing together, man. It is absolute fire. And you can comment yourself. It's a live event and has all the stuff at the end. And it's just really, really cool. So not to show you that, but you get access to that when you're on our team. And this thing is like, it's like you can plan your own launch. That means I'm at your disposal 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Kawan is at your disposal 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Our entire team is at your disposal 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And you can actually have your own launch and your own event anytime you want. And the bad thing about Zoom is Zooms are great, but think about it. How many people come to the Zoom late? A lot of people come to Zoom late. How many people are missing most of the things on Zoom? How many times do Zooms pause, right? How many times do we have mistakes? Well, this thing, you can never come late because it's always going to make you on time. It's going to have the live feel of an event. And you can be late to the event, but you can always send them a replay or send them a link where people know that, hey, it's a live event and it has that feel. So we have taken that technology, combined it with NowSite, as you see here, and we have given ourselves an amazing way to blow up. And we're going to get as many of our goal is not even about us. Our goal is to get 90% of our team promoted and across the stage to collect more hardware. I think our company gave away $100,000 worth of gold and silver. And I think we took home $20,000 of it as a team. And so again, we have rank up templates. We have everything built to do business right here. We're ready to go. We got flyers back here. We're ready to go. Look, we are just ready to rock and roll. Flyers. We have leads back here. We have all kinds of stuff. So this is basically a business in the box that we've created for our people and they can succeed. So we've combined that with NowSite, and we've combined our content and our creativity to help people win. So this is what technology can lead to, folks. So, I ask you again, if you're watching this or if someone is sharing this with you, if you don't have a marketing system, why don't you? And that's the thing that we got to get down to, folks. Our job here, and again, when you're going to go to this, you'll be able to attend this event. If you want to attend the NowSite event that we're going to, because it's going to be a star-studded event with some of your top marketers. If you want to attend this event, you can do it virtually, and you can see what NowSite is all about, how we help network marketers be more successful than anything. So I think you'll absolutely love it. And so we definitely want to make sure that you guys are plugged in to that event and be able to, enjoy all the relationships that we've built and, and become part of our family and let us help you to make your business great. So with that said, folks, I'm not going to keep you too long. I'm going to be getting myself packed and ready to go down to Houston, Texas, where I will see all of my Now Site family, Diana, Jim, Clyde. I just can't wait to see you, Sherry. And then my best friend on the planet, Cheryl Coco, will be seeing her as well too. So can't wait to see you all. I'm down in Now Site, but hey, make sure you plug into the technology. If you're interested in what Now Site has to offer, how it can take your business to a level that you can't imagine, how it can help you get more of your time back, how it can help you spend more time with your husbands, and how it can help you spend more time with your wives, more time with your kids. And folks will show you exactly how to do that with our system. So with that said, folks, appreciate you watching this. I'll put a link below on this video. And if you want to check out the Now Site system and get a discount, then click the link below and you can definitely have access to it. And I think you'll love it. With that said, folks, thank you for checking us out. And I'll see most of you in the next 24 hours in person. Peace.